3, 2, 1.
The link down below has been replaced, but I still urge you to head to the link below, educate yourself, and consider supporting Ukraine financially. All the sources down there have been vetted. Your money will go to the right place. Stop that noise! I'm up! Yes, alright. Hello, Pegasus. Well, you got all these windows open. Nice to see you. It's been a year and 32 days since that last video. In-game. Yeah, Pegasus is here. It is ready, finally, to do the intercept burn. We are finally go for Peggy Burn. Peggy Burn 1. Peggy Burn 2, 3, 4, and 5. It might need to do a number of burns to get to Gilly. Now, 122 days from this, we will do the relay burn, and then it'll be time for Buster Burn shortly after that. So, let's go ahead and line this up. Submitted in 20 seconds, so 40 seconds. Got it. Maybe a little bit earlier, actually. Let's do 45. We need to burn at 2/3 because we're hauling a thing. Yeah, alright. Commence burn. A little lower. Sorry. It's been a minute. I've been reading off Kerbal facts to the chat, like they may have green skin due to the fact they may have to sneak up on their prey. Their awkward walk may indicate that their species only recently evolved to the point of bipedal movement. Their eyes may be vulnerable to injuries due to protrusion, size, and lack of eyelids. Or they photosynthesize. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Wow. So, our goal for this video is to get the Gilly landing. At least the Gilly landing. And then for video 3 on this series of videos that we're doing, because we're uploading all of these in 1 week, hopefully the Eve landing. So, we have 2 landings, and Unicorn has been waiting for a year and 32 days. It's been converted to a science outpost in the meantime. Everything else is still on its way. We're waiting on... Well, after this, well, actually, I don't know what we're doing after this. Probably the fine-tune burn, which we're not gonna show, because you guys know how that's gonna go. It's like a minor burn. It's like 5.5 meters of burn. It takes no time at all. You don't need to see that part. Just something Pegasus has done 1,000,000 times before and is absolutely capable of. It's the only way we've gotten things done this quickly. Anyway, this burn is gonna take a quick minute, but we'll be back. Okay, getting down to the wire here on this particular burn. Easy as she goes. Alright, 35. We're gonna fine-tune it, but we want this to be as precise as we can make it. Pegasus actually has a tougher target to hit. I need to figure out Gilly's sphere of influence because it is very, very tiny. Alright, that's good, that's good. Stop right there. Kind of overshot it by 1.8 meters, but I think we still have intercept. We do have intercept. That's close enough. Cut it off there. Eve Periaps 2.5 million. I'm gonna set it to fine-tune to about 500K. And creates. That is in 72 days, which means our fine-tune burn comes first. And then we get the calm burn. And apply. Alright. So the next thing for the video is comms. Alright. Oh. This one didn't want to make my ears bleed for once. Alright. Well, this is the comm set. This one's not very exciting, but right now, this is the largest engine so far. Burn time of 23 seconds, so let's burn at T-minus 11. Alright, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Stand by. We have to separate the large engine now. That should keep us going. Oh, that'll get us all the way there, actually. What the hell just happened? I lost my maneuver. Shit. Why is it focusing on the dual comm relay? Cut the engine. Set targets. At a fixed time, 0 seconds. Create node. Error occurred. At the optimum time, then... Oh, okay, burn immediately. We got it back! We got it back. Is it this one's actually moving. I could just keep the recording going for this one. This one's moving. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh. Okay, that was it. For some reason, it's overshooting by about 100. Wait, hold up. No, actually, it looks like we got it. It is... Eve encounter in 148 days. Eve escape in 156. No word on periaps. That probably means we're just barely managing to ram it. Alright. I'll do some fine-tuning, but Next up is Buster Burn. Great. Alright, here it is. The absolutely massive contraption that I have constructed. There's still a lot of Delta V in that first stage. It's actually rather surprising how much we're gonna get out of this engine, considering the weight of the lander. It might be that this one is just more aerodynamically stable than the last. It was able to cut through the atmosphere a lot easier. That must be why we're getting that must be why we're gonna be able to use this stage when we start our orbital insertion burn around Eve. Alright, let's speed this up. The comms tuning burn is in 3 days. I need to get through this burn and then go do that burn, and then Pegasus has encounter in 10 days. Oh, wow. Okay, 120, 153, so let's burn at 57 seconds seems like a good in-between. If I did the math on that correctly. Either way, this is the burn that doesn't have to be perfect. $58. 57. Alright, this stage will put us through most of the burn. Slowly, but there's a lot of weight for it to push. And the Mammoth isn't exactly the best vacuum engine anyway, so... I mean, that's okay. Just because it's not great. The original plan was to take an entire Eagle Heavy and somehow get it to the surface of Eve. But I don't know if that would have been enough, actually. The Vector works better at low altitude. And once we run through the Vectors, we have those Aerospike dart engines up the top, and then after that, we're out of atmosphere, so we have a Wolfhound engine, which is just a really good, powerful engine for maneuvering and doing an extremely difficult burn that will hopefully not get us all blown to smithereens. Alright, this burn's gonna take a while, so we'll bring the recording back on staging, I guess. Okay, here we are. This tank should... Yep, this tank is running on empty. So, in about 30 seconds here, we'll be separating that and going over to our Rhino upper stage. Maybe even less than 30. Okay, yeah, less than 30 seconds. Stand by. There she goes. Come on, slide off. Slide off. There you go. There we go. That's how you do it. And this has somewhere in the realm of 453 meters per second worth of fuel that it can burn, but to be fair, it's pushing something extremely heavy. Despite its size, the Rhino engine is really well suited for vacuum. It's odd. Very odd. But anyway, I believe it already got even counter. We're just fine-tuning now. After that, we will get a approximate final periapsis going with a fine-tune burn of about 110 kilometers, which is only 20 kilometers above the surface of the atmosphere. Above the surface of the atmosphere. You know what I meant. Alright. We'll figure out how much that fine-tune burn is gonna cost us. The Pinnacle is going to have to burn for a really long time in order to stabilize that orbit. The orbit might not even be stable. We might have to burn from, something higher. Alright. We're good. Stop right there. Stabilizers engaged. Checking our status. We have even counter, 142 days. Pegasus will be there in, I think, 10. Pegasus, where are you at? Pegasus would have to be around here. Are we sure that the... Isn't that oh, no, wait, no, that's Pegasus. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I wasn't looking in the right place. The planet is actually here. Okay, yes, so Pegasus will have intercept in 10 days. The comms tuning burn is in 3 days, and our fine-tune burn for the 110 kilometer $1 million burn of 2.27 meters per second is in 62. Okay. Which means Pegasus has 52 days to land on Gilly before the Eve Buster even gets close. It might have that ability, but I'm not sure. It might be going too slow. First, I'm going to do that comms burn, and then we'll find out. Alright, we have Eve intercept periaps 179.143. Now, stand by. I'm going to work my magic. Let's see if we can just do this. Pegasus weighs 201 tons with a lander attached. Did you know that? Transfer to the target. 491.9 meters per second. Will not give us an intercept. What? We have to fine-tune it. More speed. Or less. Hang on. Okay, there it is. That's as close as it gets. Nope, that's bad. That's good. Do this. That's as good as it gets. Burn time of 41 seconds. We'll have to fine-tune it to about, what's the highest mountain on Gilly? I want to say 80 kilometers is what we should aim for. Gilly is the smallest object in the solar system that is considered a landable object. Its sphere of influence is 126 kilometers. It is not large by any stretch of the imagination. It is considered a large captured asteroid. It is large by asteroid standards and would probably destroy all of Kerbin if it hit us, if, you know, it didn't burn up in the atmosphere on its way down. Ah, finally we could get that good telescope data. Finally. The data that I've been so desperate for. This is the high point of Eve Encounter, so we should get as much scientific data as we can for right now. Crew report. Where is Eve right now, anyway? Should be below us. My God, I can't even see it. No, I can't. I can't see it. When is that maneuver? It's in 3 days. Okay, gotcha. After that, apogee is 6 days later. Okay, we can do this before Eve makes its adjustment burn. Okay. Stand by. Alright. So, I'm gonna have to fine-tune it myself, which means I'm gonna have to eyeball it. I'm also worried that we won't have enough time to do an orbital insertion burn. So, that's another concern. Though, at that point, we might be going slow enough. This burn is already going to slow us down a little bit. And I figure with another burn to fine-tune our approach down to about maybe 50 or 40 kilometers. Maybe even a little less, actually. Maybe 10 kilometers. Yeah, that might do it. Alright, we're gonna burn at 40... oh, no, wait, no, I did that wrong. Alright, 25. Burning at 25. Alright. 27. 26. 25. We're burning a little early to offset the fact that I can only go 2/3. There she is. Alright. That's gonna take a little bit. Okay. This one's quite a doozy. Coming down to 30 meters per second here. Stand by. 17. Alright, let's ease off the throttle a little bit. This is the most precise thing I've ever done. Basically hitting a target the size of a pinhead in order to be pulled in by its gravity. Which is not a lot. Okay. Now let's see if we can fine-tune it. to about... Okay, 200 is actually outside its sphere of influence. Let's try 40. Yeah. In 2.5 hours, I could do that. Will it get me an encounter? Closest approach right there would be... Hang on. Okay, no, not that, not... Okay. I didn't want to do this, but let's try 20. It's still 23,000. What the hell? We need to make a very slight adjustment here. Alright. We have hours to figure this out. Scrap that burn. Alright, that removes it entirely. So go the opposite direction. Still at 366. 377. Alright, now that's getting worse. Alright, here we go. This one's working. $324. Alright. Maybe a little bit more retrograde. Nope. Prograde. Too much. It can't fucking... Give me a minute. Okay, so... Hi. Yeah, I didn't figure it out, but, there it is. So close. And yet not good enough. If we could just burn just a little bit... But no, as it stands, I need to, We need to do another several orbits before we can actually hit the dang thing. Unless I can... do that now. Let me see. Fine-tune. We could, in fact, do that now for 1 billion meters per second of fuel. Okay, that just broke it. If we aimed prograde right now, what would happen? We're very close to apogee, though, so this might not work. Fuck it, we're still going way too slow. Alright, at apogee, let's go ahead and stabilize our orbit, and then we'll go from there. Okay, not like that. We got our orbital plane established. I'd like to keep it. Burn for about 77, get us an Eve periaps of 1.75 million. And that node, despite it being ridiculously close, is in 1 day. Alright. Delete this one. We'll get a new one. New parking orbit for Pegasus. Then it will have 63 days to figure itself out. Why'd I say 63? 43. Figure yourself out in 43 days, Pegasus. Oh, yeah, no, there goes Gilly. With its disgustingly small sphere of influence. I never reoriented. 1 second. Alright. What's next? Common counter. Technically. I don't know. We'll see what happens after I finish this orbit burn. Oh, but of course. I don't play by the rules. Well, I mean, we do, but we're all subjected to the laws of physics. Note in T-minus 1 minute. We are go for Peggy Chase burn. Peggy Chase burn is going to give us an encounter in 8 days. Or is that 24? I don't know. Either way, it's before the Buster burn. So, yeah, we cracked it. Alright, throttling up. These are extremely small numbers that we're dealing with. We're not going to have a lot of time for this particular intercept. Our Gilly periaps will be about 25 kilometers if we do this absolutely precisely and by the book. Our encounter is in 6 days, 4 hours, and 45 minutes. The escape is in 6 days, 5 hours, and 29 minutes. We will have minutes to slow ourselves down and get into a decent orbit around this rock. I was prepared to add 60 days to the orbit, by the way. Like, I would have done that. That's not a problem. Alright, easy now. Going off of our periaps. This needs to be the most precise thing we've ever done. The absolute sheer level of precision here needs to be on par with the gods. I'll take any encounter whatsoever, but if I can get this 25K, I'd really appreciate it. There it is, there it is! What do we got? What do we got? We will periaps at Gilly at... Okay, I can zoom all the way in on this one. 80,000! Alright, cut the node. Closest approach is actually 2K. I don't know why it says 80,000. Oh. Okay. I was a little too good. I was a little too good on that. We're about to ram it. Okay, so it's not a ram, but it's an encounter nonetheless. We will have minutes to get this to work. So let me see exactly what kind of encounter I'm dealing with. Very straight. Oh boy. Circularize at the next periaps, please. 79.3 meters per second burn. That is embarrassing. Alright. That's in 16 minutes. And stand by. I'm gonna Get us lined up with that. I'll edit this out and we'll come back when we inevitably get this orbit. Look at this. It's already curving. At 31 minutes and we're already getting a curve. What is this dumb little rock? This is incredible. This is an incredibly tiny sphere of influence, and we are going really slow right now. We are now going slower than my scooter. We are now going slower than the top speed of a 2 Smart. We are now going slower than the regular speed of a 2 Smart. Easy. Alright. Cut that there. Amos retrograde. Okay, so I was originally going to call it at 20,000 kilometers, but that's 34. Did I just say 20,000 kilometers? I meant meters. I was going to call it at 20 kilometers, but that's 34. So now I'm not sure. We're going 8.6 meters per second. It is now... How low can we get here? I am not hitting the throttle very hard. Let's go for 9. Any lower, and I think we might start hitting some of these very high lumps. We are now going 6.6 meters per second. This is, in fact, slower than the average speed of a 2 Smart. All right. I'm going to start piecing together a landing, because our timetables are now down to 3 hours and 38 minutes. We've boiled it down to hours, and the Buster burn isn't for another 34 days. Pegasus has won the race. All right, bringing us over to the light side here so that we can actually see what we're doing. Just taking our time. We have all the time in the world here now. We have 33 days to do this. And that's just the tuning burn for the Eve Buster. Jeez. All right. I started the crew transfer on the other side. Let me see here. Bill. Head on over. Oh, wait. Before any of that, let's just stabilize the ship. Alright, she looks good. Sorry, she was wobbling a little bit. There we go. Geofke is gonna move around here, and then, in defiance of God and man and all that is right with the world, we have to do this. We have no choice but to do this. All right. Geofke Kerman, the famous Kerbal who hopped on Bop. And who just really fucked up his orbit with that particular burn right there. Oh, wow. Okay. So, we want to burn this way. Alright. A little more. That is working. I feel like we could do more. If I, you know, to completely kill your forward momentum, you have the extra tanks. Alright, hang on. He's sideways, 1 second. Reorient him. At this point, yeah, his trajectory is going to take him all over the place. 1 second. Alright, here we go, here we go. Now we're going retrograde. Alright. I'm gonna attempt to get his orbit down. I'm eyeballing this, which is not fun. Well, actually, Geofke, that might be a really good landing site. Alright. Let's see what you can do. Alright, let him fall for a little bit. Yep, Geofke is going to land on his own. He don't need no lander. In a second here, Pegasus is going to fall out of view, and then our frame rate will improve dramatically. Here it comes. There it is. Alright, do not give me sea level, because sea level is useless here. I would also like to point out that if he does not start going faster than this, there will be no point in slowing him down, because the impact will not be enough to kill him. So, your move, Gilly. To me, this is just the ultimate insult to Gilly. I don't need a ship. .6 out of 3. Yeah, no, plenty of fuel. He might actually have enough fuel to get back up if this keeps up. This is still considered high over Gilly. Oh my god. Cannot warp faster than ×1 while below... Yeah, okay. Can't warp faster than ×1 when we're down this low. Oh, wow. Okay. We're in for a wait. Okay, so I've been fiddling with the jetpack a little bit, and I caught myself doing this. Because this is kind of taking a ridiculous amount of time. I'm not even sure if that's undetailed. Oh, those are rocks. You seriously underestimated how small this planet is. It's not a planet. This couldn't even be classified as a dwarf planet. This is pathetic. Alright, I'm gonna kill my forward momentum. Alright, looking good. There we go. We're going straight down. We is going. I'm gonna start the landing burn here pretty soon. Landing burn, right? Landing burn. Landing burn. That looks like a good spot to set the actual lander down, though. Look at this place! $350 meters. Oh yeah, it's not gonna take long to slow down. I think this is a hill. Easy now. Is up. Ease up. Coming down at 3... Coming down at 4, actually. Okay, it will not actually go slower than 3.5. Surface speed... There we go, alright. We set it to surface speed. Up. Oh, you're so close. Oh, you're so close there, Geofke, my boy. Oh, you're so close. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. He's teasing the news crews back home. He's teasing them. He's oh. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? And yes, he is. Alright, be careful where you step, because that... Oh! Alright, yeah, that's really bad, actually. That was a single step. Yeah, it may have been a small one for Neil, but holy crap, that's a long one on Gilly. Alright. You done good. I mean, it's the wrong flag, but... Well done. Something's gonna break.